Oh, are we live yet? Okay. Looks kind of awkward, but we'll just leave it like that. I don't know. We don't need to be. It doesn't need to be balanced. They're probably a little crooked there. Let's see. Let's see if we can move it down. So, okay, that's good. That's about right. Okay, so we're a little bit more centered now. Okay, maybe I should cut off some of that front. So, I haven't done a video in a while. Just kind of figuring out, like, so, we do this website, the Portable Infinite. Let's see. Let me see. I haven't been doing a lot of videos. I haven't been doing any interviews, but there's a couple coming up this month, so that's good. So let's start with the Portable Infinite website. So you know, we still have a lot of photos. We're still doing photos. It's slowing down. December, January is kind of like the slower time. I went to some readings this week. You can see those on the YouTube channel. And I saw Dandy Warhols, and I went to a reading at Poetic Research, which used to be the Bootleg. And there's a lot of stuff going on there now. It's called 2220 Arts, something like that. So they had a big reading. They had a big Kevin Killian reading and stuff. So, and then I went to Long Beach State on Thursday, and they had a rip rap open mic. So I read there. Of course, I read from my new book, The Analog Body, which is out, and you can find it on Amazon. And my first book is also on Amazon, so you can get the whole books or email me, and I'll send you I'll send you like one of my zines or whatever. So on the portable, okay. So I did the radio show on KAJW for about 5 years. You can still listen to old episodes. KAJW. I haven't done it for almost a year now. Maybe I might do some more. And we still have live photos, and I'm going to do some interviews this month. I'm kind of planning, some readings and some trying to work on what's coming next, because I have other books that I want to publish. So there's all the people, if you scroll down on the right side of the Portable Infinite, it's located at portable/infiniteblogspot.com. And the Portable Infinite, you look it up, you'll find it. And we have music interviews, ones that go back 20 years or more, maybe even some from 1999. And then that's pretty extensive, like all the major acts. Then we have a writer section after that, and some of those are new. Some of them are YouTube, kind of like associated with Book Talk, and some of them were done in the 90s. So there's a whole, some of my favorite writers of the last 20 or 30 years in there. And then we have some film directors and people some and actors. Some of them are gone, and photographers. So that section's a little shorter, but some of the stuff I did for Zoo magazine is in there, and Cups and so on. So that's pretty much. And then the Portable Infinite, we have the Instagram has over 1,100 followers, and I do have an Analog Body Spotify list, like all the songs that are mentioned in the book, so that you can find that the Analog Body 2024. It's on, and you can find me and just look up Analog Body Spotify. You can probably find it there. So let's go to the website. So this you're looking at this right now. I'm doing this live. How much? We did like 5 minutes, and I haven't done a live one for a while. So they have For You, and so some of those ones, my interview with Charles Pinion, I'm just going to go over some of the ones, is very popular. I mean, he's somebody I wanted to interview in the Cups days, and I interviewed him this year, and it turned out to be pretty good. In the beginning of the year, I interviewed Piper Ferguson, and you should check out that one because like she's a pretty interesting photographer. And Ian Savonius, I just saw him a couple days ago. He lives in LA, and that's probably my. And then you get to the actual my podcast. It's called that Alexander Lawrence Interviews, the Portable Infinite presents interviews, and I think I'm up to about 45 or so, 50 interviews. But the most popular ones are Anton Newcomb, Michael Zhirov, Swans, Ian Savonius, Momus, and who's next? Let's get a fifth one. Oh, Jaw Wobble. We'll say Jaw Wobble. But and Midjor, John Robb, and other ones are pretty important too. So, and then we have a section of videos, and that's just like the longer format of videos, the most recent ones. And I just did a reading at Long Beach State from a couple days ago, and that's there. There's some videos from Berlin, and some of the shows that Danielle Murtaugh, one of our photographers, went to. Lemon Twigs. That's about 2 weeks ago. And then you got Book Talk, and this is part of Book Talk. And so we have like just have a Semiotex video in there because it doesn't seem to want to go on. I just put it there. I'll probably drop it out. So, and on Book Talk, most recently we had like the 25 best books of the year. So that's the list. And then I talked about Anthony Burgess's 99 novels of the 20th century, which I read that book a lot, like 40 years ago. And it was definitely influential, like, because I was already into James Joyce. So I probably kind of associate Anthony Burgess with James Joyce. And also, and then recently I talked about Patti Smith, Paulo Coelho, The Alchemist, and Irving Rosenthal. And then another channel, I went, like this summer, I talked about James Joyce Ulysses, each chapter by chapter. And I'm going to do the Ulysses 80 thing in May or June, whenever it is, like this next year. And I will read the whole thing with a group. I don't know if they do Zoom calls or it's unexpected, but I'm going to reread it with a group. And since, I've probably read it 10 or 20 times by now. After that, I did the Magic Mountain. It's a little bit harder of a book to do because the first 3 chapters are like 100 pages. And then the last four chapters they get longer and more stuff happens, more time passes in the later chapters. So it's kind of hard to do. Maybe I could have maybe split them up. I did that, and then I focused on the book Pale Fire, and I did definitely split that one up because there's the forward, the poem, the commentary, which is the commentary is the longest part of the book, and I split that up into 2 sections because it was getting pretty long, so I kind of split it up. And then there's the index. So instead of being 4 parts, it's 5 parts because the Kinboat part is so long and probably like the most interesting part of the book. And then we have the Poetry Archive. It's all the readings I've filmed over the years, and as much as I know, my top videos. That's just a collection of stuff that I like. And then we have some shorts. So, how I got this channel so popular. I mean, besides the Kathy Acker and the Ibiza videos, I just like posted every show, every art opening, every reading I go to. I have some shorts there to get people to come to my channel, and that seems to work. And the interviews are pretty popular in themselves. And I did one with Mickey Berendia Lush recently, and that's pretty good. So in the next year, I mean, we're gonna do more. We're probably gonna do more YouTube, and that'll be followed by a lot of live photos of bands. And since I came out with a book this year, we'll probably have more book coverage and maybe some more authors stuff in there than we have in the past. I mean, the Portable Infinite is it's still I don't know if people are reading as much because I used to do textual interviews. I don't know, so that's why we're doing these videos and stuff. So let's see, I've been going for about 10 minutes, so I'll cut it short there. If you have any questions, I mean, I'll be doing some interviews like this week, and we'll throw them up there, and hope to do all the what I've talked about. Readings, looking at books in depth. I'm not going to do any for this year, and we'll just kind of like talk about the progress, and maybe I'll talk about my next book and then in the next one, like, and how I'm doing in that one. Okay, so that's enough for now. That's the Portable Infinite, and it's Alexander Lawrence talking to you. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the next one.